Welcome back to MLB Tonight, continuing coverage of history. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. The single-season hits record of 262 held by Ichiro since way back in 2004 has been eclipsed in what will go down as one of the greatest offensive seasons in Major League history. Carlos, Dan, your thoughts?
This is just amazing. I mean, to be able to go out there and be so consistent. I mean, look, I played against Ichiro. He's one of the most exciting players I've ever seen, certainly with the bat, and breaking his record must be so special. It's going to go down in history as one of the greatest feats in this game.
No, Carlos, it's also a record that as an industry we don't focus or talk about very much. I think that's what makes it so special and so unique within our game.
And once again, congratulations to the new record holder.
Will Douglas went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Will Douglas digs in now.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back at target field, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Christian Vasquez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Deshaun Kersey Jr.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 24, second baseman, Will Douglas.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back in Minnesota, here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Right side, hard hit. Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up next for the Yankees.
And next for New York, Will Douglas. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. The pitch. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Twins retired in short order. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Will Douglas.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jesus Sanchez, the next Twin up to hit.
Sanchez.
Weaver is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Beater with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Will Douglas, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And the batter now, Will Douglas. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. They got it for out number 2. Bottom of the first. And now for the Twins, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground right side. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Holo.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Second baseman, Will Douglas.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it into the second deck. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how can you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two out, space is empty. Douglas smashed a couple of homers in his last game. He gets there with the slide, the throw, and they get the out. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Twins nothing. Man at first with 1 gone. Will Douglas stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Will Douglas. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 20-6. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 24-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Sam Huff will hit next.
Catcher, Sam.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long line drive, base hit, and now first and second with 2 outs. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Douglas really stood out in this win. A remarkable 4-homer game.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Will Douglas with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Douglas now at the plate.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now for the Twins, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to LeMahieu. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jarrett
Douglas, a former All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez brings it in, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Yankees 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Douglas.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Douglas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Correa for 1, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Up the middle, Douglas. Sends it to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edward.
So up next, Will Douglas. He's already homered in this game. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Kobe Mayo stepping in now for the Yankees. Move to second, Douglas. Back in on a dive. That's to third, Lewis. Whips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now, Austin Wells. Check on the runner. Douglas dives back in safely. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. What a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. 1 out, base is empty. Will Douglas the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pickoff throw, Douglas. He's safe. Back on a dive. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Jared Triolo, the next twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one the other way. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Douglas had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. On the ground, right side, Douglas. On to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ryan.
1 down. Now here is Will Douglas.
Will Douglas.
Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's...
Check on the runner. Douglas leads off first with 1 away. Another throw over. Oh, and he got him this time.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Will Douglas.
Line drive, caught!
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a ground ball. Got him on the off-balance throw. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan.
Top of the sixth inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Will Douglas.
Douglas.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill under it. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Gunnar Henderson. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Will Douglas.
Will Douglas.
Cano back to work. Line drive, that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead, run on base. Mayo will hit next. Cano over to first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a ground ball to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. Goes to Henderson. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got one out to right. Brings it in, and that's the third out. So runner at second, 2 down. And now Heston Kjerstad. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Orioles walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Will Douglas riding an historic 40-game hitting streak where every at-bat has become a must-watch moment. One hit away from moving past Ty Cobb's run in 1911. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the second baseman, Will Douglas.
Will Douglas.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And out of here. So he goes yard to left. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, bases empty.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Douglas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Third baseman. The batter, number 24.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark. Whether
swings here and blasts one left field, and that is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, this one got out of here in a hurry. Let's take a look at it again with StatCast.
Well, 116 miles per hour off the bat is just absolutely crushed. We knew that, seeing it with our eyes, but the number, incredible. And, Boog, you know, only a handful of players are capable of putting up those numbers.
The second baseman.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Man at first, Kobe Mayo stepping in now for the Yankees. Dive drive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. They get one. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now batting.
And next for New York, Will Douglas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one ripped. Cameron ranging back and brings it in at the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now batting.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one. Douglas was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Will Douglas, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Will Douglas.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Povich back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Man at first, one away.
24, second baseman, Will.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Douglas, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick in 2024. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one the other way. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. To the right side, Douglas. To first, that's out number 3. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 3. Runner at first with no outs here. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Stepping in, Will Douglas. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-5. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
2 on, 1 out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The tying run at the plate. Nice stop. From his backside, throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Douglas. The next to hit.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Left field, way back there. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. Throw cut off, down to the plate, and he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see him play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Douglas was a big contributor for them in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Will Douglas went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. And up next for New York, Will Douglas. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 6th of the series, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
1 out, bases empty.
24, second baseman, Will
Douglas hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one fouled off. That's towards center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 6-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And And stepping in for the Yankees, Will Douglas. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Mayo digs in now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Webb. And that one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around 3rd. He'll score easily.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Toss to LeMahieu, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Will Douglas. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Soto, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Step off throw to first. Douglas back on a dive. Douglas off of first with 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 5. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Douglas really stood out in this win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.